We went to the doctors and she was like, well, everything sounds good, but let's have an x-ray. So I had an x-ray and they found it in my chest.
In its early stages, it's a cancer that's often mistaken for the normal aches and pains of growing up. But once discovered, Ewing sarcoma can be devastating to its young victims. Shealeigh Brewer is one of the people fighting this rare form of cancer, and she's facing it head on.
Dear cancer.
It's a letter, not to a friend, but an unfortunately constant companion.
Plus, I'm always tired and my head hurts too.
12-year-old Shealeigh Brewer was a typical cheerleading, Taylor Swift-loving, movie-watching kid until Ewing sarcoma showed up.
It mostly occurs in patients who are teenagers or under 20 years of age. It's very rare. There are only 100 to 200 cases a year in the United States that we see.
And it can hide behind the normal aches and pains of childhood.
I was just having some chest pain, and since I cheered, danced, and I did gymnastics, we thought I pulled a muscle.
One day you think your child has just pulled a muscle, and the next day you hear the big cancer word, and it changes everything.
Being a very rare tumor, it is often delayed in diagnosis or missed in diagnosis. So the tumors come to us large, expanded.
A tumor on her femur required surgery on her leg.
She's been beaten down with chemotherapy. We took the bone out of her leg, replaced it, put plates, screws, pins in. We sent her back for more chemotherapy, and she comes back to clinic smiling and saying, what do we do next? Where do we go next? And that is unbelievable.
Next is removing another tumor, an all or part of a rib.
It's been kind of hard, but it's part of chemo and cancer, and it's just kind of my life now.
A life where dark days offer surprising bright spots.
Now I'm more comfortable in my own skin, and I know that it doesn't matter what you look like. But the best part is God picked me to be a warrior, and He has a plan for me.
We want you to know that Shealeigh had that surgery on her rib earlier today, and she's doing well. Her goal now is to get back to school and cheerleading as soon as she can.